this cycle, I am seeing your life picking up pace and picking up speed, and I am seeing that the direction you're going in is going to be made so clear, it will be illuminated. But welcome everybody to Our Sky, Our Story. My name is Kelita Sahliah. If you are new, I'm a mother, a real angel, and I do dabble in crypto, so make sure you check out my Crypto Angles podcast. But over here, we interpret our astrology based off of the visible sky. So if you are new, the placements will be different if you're used to mainstream astrology. Okay, we also look at other star constellations, other stars, because we look at the sky. For example, we do look at the child, and right now it's retrograding in Aquila, and all of that stuff is on the back of this calendar, which you can learn. And I do like to say, never believe me. These placements, if you're used to mainstream astrology, you would assume that Pluto is in Aquarius, but it's not. It's actually in Capricorn, according to the visible sky. But don't believe me, check it out for yourself. Check out the Sky Live on Google, get an astronomy app, or grab one of the calendars. So it's up to you. There is a discount on the calendar. But yeah, it just makes more logical sense to me to look at the actual visible sky, as that's where astrology is happening, unlike just a circle drawing. And when you come, like, put them together, you'd realize it's actually different. But that's your own journey to go down. But anyway, the order of this video, what we're going to do, if you are new, we will look at the transits that's happening this cycle. We'll then look at the moon transit, see how our emotion and energy is moving us, and then we'll check out the tarot, and you are the star. And then we'll come back to the present moment, because of course the present moment is all that actually matters. There's more videos down below of like why I choose the sky if you wanted to look into it further. But let's look at June now, and let's take a look at the transits that are happening. This is the June photo. If you want, there's the body to zodiac correlation. And yeah, so we're in the cerebellum right now and the arms in the month of June. So just keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. But anyway, let's get into the transits. So we have 3 luminaries this cycle moving into Gemini. So we're going to start off just talking about Gemini, and keep this in mind, of course, for all of them. But Gemini is fueled by Mercury, for one. So as Mercury is about to enter into Gemini, Mercury is going to be super happy there. So this Gemini energy will just be amplified anyway. So keep that in mind. But Gemini is being fueled by Mercury. It's an air sign, so it's a lot of quickness to it. Sorry, my daughter needed me and I've kind of lost my train of thought. But basically, I'm seeing quickness picking up. Gemini being the air sign, air meaning messages, quick messages. So I'm seeing a lot of communication, I'm seeing a lot of movement and things happening quite quickly when it comes to this Gemini energy. Also, this could be a lot of thoughts within your mind. It could be even just a lot of contemplation. So opportunities may potentially come up that you have to really think about, but you may make a quick decision for it. So that's what I'm seeing with this Gemini energy. Is very curious, so entering into new things. So piggybacking off this, Mercury being the fueler of Gemini, entering into Gemini anyway, when it comes to Mercury, it's all about energy exchange. So that's the umbrella term, this energy exchange. As Mercury is Hermes, the winged god in mythology, it's all about messages going back and forth. Mercury is known as God's messenger. So it's all about this energy exchange, and this energy exchange is your thoughts, what's going on in your mind. This is even how your body communicates with each other. If there's any form of dis-ease going on, it's about literally communicating and speaking with other people as well. And it's also about monetary exchange too. So the monetary aspect, we will speak much more on that in my Crypto Angles podcast on Sunday. So make sure you check out that video. because it's important. Crypto market's getting interesting. But that is what Mercury is about. It's all about this energetic exchange. And because Mercury fuels Gemini, it's just amplified, and it's here as well. As you can see on the calendar, we've got Gemini and Mercury fuels it, and it's an air sign. All of the elements are at the back. It's all at the back, so you can learn as you go along. But yeah. So I am seeing, like I said, when it comes to your thoughts, a lot of thoughts going on. Like Gemini being the twins, it's like reflecting that thought back and forth from each other, really thinking on things. But because it's the air element, you get to a decision quite quickly, super curious, ready to start things. So I am seeing just a lot of communication. The amount of distractions and the amount of time I've had to stop this video, and I just saw 5:55 on the clock, has been wild. But anyway, I am seeing quick communication, and in alignment with Mars being in Aries, it's this newness, this excitement for this new thing, your drive and passion. Now, if you have checked out my luminary support you throughout the entire month of June, you would have known I synchronize all of these together. So make sure you check that out. It's available on Patreon right now, and it's donation based. But yeah, my voice. But yeah, with Mars in Aries, our drive and our passion, being ready for these new exciting things, this new flame within us, things are picking up speed with, of course, our communication, how we are exchanging our energy. And like I says, even down to monetary exchange, the way you're choosing to exchange your energy, you may get quick results coming back. And this could be in any realm of things. So obviously I do focus a bit more on crypto if it was Crypto Angles podcast. So that could be investing or things of that nature, things moving a bit quicker. But even in your own life, it's like you could have been waiting for a while to buy something that you probably needed in your house for a while, but as these energies kick in and pick up momentum, you're starting to notice, like, okay, we're getting it a bit quicker. Oh, I'm starting to spend money on more trips and doing more things and things of that nature. But I am seeing quickness when it comes to even how you're communicating, things of that nature. It's picking up speed. So again, whether that is you create something or you're online, you're probably sharing more messages, more deeper messages maybe, and whoever you're generally communicating with, you could get to you could be exchanging your confirmation burp communication quicker, so you're getting to a clear point on what it is you're doing, whoever you're communicating with. So whether that's whatever type of relationships, family dynamic, you're working things out. If things have been left unsaid, if it's friendship dynamic, you may notice you're speaking to more of your friends, may notice you've got a bit more energy to actually communicate. If you're in a relationship or starting a relationship, you may notice conversation is just picking up more. That energy exchange is picking up more. So yeah, I am seeing quickness when it comes to how you are beginning to exchange your energy, all in the realm of this being this new and exciting thing, this new flame for it. And with Venus being in Gemini as well, moving into Gemini, Venus represents our material values. So it's everything you find valuable in your material reality, which makes you want to use your six senses to interact with this said thing. So again, you're going to find it valuable for these energy exchanges. Because Gemini is fueled by Mercury, it is heavy on that energy exchange, and that's why communication is big, your thoughts about how you want to communicate and things like that. And this is what you'll naturally find valuable from this cycle. So let's see. I'd say let's observe if you do find these communications more valuable, especially if deeper communications come up. Because reason being, every time, or majority of the time, the moon is in Gemini, I do notice like life gives that opportunity for deeper conversations, like get into the more depths of things that was probably a bit more suppressed or hidden. So if even truth comes out, that could be a case, because what you're finding valuable, as well as how you're exchanging your energy, your thoughts and communication, it's all about this quickness within messages. So truth may come out, truth may be revealed, and things of that nature. So keep that in mind. And with the sun, ego, the sun represents our ego. It's the lens that we operate and perceive our reality through. So the ego is a necessary part. I know many people kind of say ignore the ego and things of that nature, but it is needed. But our ego will be perceiving things through this communication lens, this quickness lens, and that's how we'll be perceiving and taking in our reality. So it all does align, all moving from Taurus. So Mercury, Venus and the Sun have all moved from Taurus. And if you have been watching my other videos, make sure you check out the video as well, where I've got all the 5 luminaries being aligned in Taurus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and how important that actually is. So check out that video. But we're moving from the toroidal field, as I like to say, the toroidal field, which is Taurus. So it's your aura, your energy field essentially, which is attracting your experiences to you. Now of course 3 of them are moving, but we're still gonna have 2 in there. So make sure you check out the video where I go into more detail, because whatever has been drawn to your toroidal field, these 2 are going to amplify. Okay, so Taurus is a big energy right now of what you're generally attracting into your reality. And we're moving from our toroidal field of what we've wanted to draw into our experiences, and we're now going to exchange our energy with these experiences we've brought into our toroidal field. Okay, and of course these 2 will just continue to amplify them. So I feel it's going to be an interesting time, because whatever you find valuable, which makes you want to interact with it, and of course Venus does cover love and money as well. So love and money may be quite important roles when it comes to this Gemini energy. So keep that in mind. Whether that's a deeper love connection, or a new love connection, or a reignited love connection, whether that's family or friendships or a partner. So do keep that in mind. But it's like after we've entered this toroidal field, we're exchanging our energy with it now, because we recognize what is valuable to us. So we're exchanging our energy from what we've attracted to us. We're exchanging it to it, and we're perceiving it through that reality. So that is kind of what I am seeing. We are going to begin to exchange our energy with what we have recently brought into our toroidal field. And I feel it's also important to note, because these 2 will be amplifying it as Mercury, Venus and the Sun exit Taurus, because they will be amplifying it. It's like we're getting a taste of exchanging our energy in a certain way through our communication, what we find valuable, and how we're just perceiving reality. And then Jupiter and Uranus will continue to expand your toroidal field. So yeah, pay attention to how you're exchanging your energy, what you like about your energy exchanges, whether that's money, communication and your thoughts. Pay attention, take note of what is really valuable to you within these energy exchanges. Be clear on what you want and don't want, because like I said, Uranus and Jupiter will begin to expand what is happening now. So keep that in mind. Let me know if you liked my interpretation of this, but this is what I am seeing. Give your girl a thumbs up on the video to help your girl out. And let's get into the moon transits. And 1444 on the timer as I pause that. So maybe that's a sign. 44, 144, anyway, the moons. So I've written them on already. So what we're getting is the moon is starting off in Virgo on the Sunday, on the day of the sun, and then it's moving into Libra on the Tuesday, the 18th. Late on the 19th, it's moving into Scorpio. We're then getting our summer solstice, the longest day of the year, and we have not had any summer yet. No summer, but anyway. And then on the 21st, the early hours of the daylight, or I don't like to say morning. I'm really trying to get that out of my vocabulary, just like the word week. That's why I say cycle. But on the early hours, anyway, the moon is moving into Ophiuchus, and then at about, what's the time? About 10 p.m. at night, UK time, the moon is moving into Sagittarius. So what is this all telling me? The moon is the mover of your emotions. It gets your energy in motion, your energy moving. And this happens through whatever you're feeling, whatever you feel about your thoughts, your gut feeling, your intuition, and things of that nature. And you then act upon how you feel, you act upon the emotions that come in to you, and then this emotion and how you act it out, you see it through the lens of the sun, the ego, and whatever experience is drawn to you from the act that you've done, because remember, the world is a stage. Again, you see it through the lens of the ego. So it will be in combination, of course, with wherever your sun sign is and moon sign and things of that nature. So check that out for yourself. I do give birth chart readings if anyone is interested, but you can see it for yourself and ultimately just trust yourself. But as I said, the moon, mover of our emotions, is starting off in Virgo on Sunday. So what does this mean? Our emotions will be moving us in a way of fully paying attention to the detail of things, fully paying attention to it. So keep that in mind. And I just find it interesting because in my own life, the 16th, when the moon will be in Virgo, is Father's Day in the UK. I'm not sure if it's anywhere else in the world, but it is Father's Day, and I am planning to do something where details are necessary. So that's quite just a practical example there. I'm cooking some food and blah blah, and we're celebrating all the fathers basically. So yeah, the way our energy moves us, I'm seeing from Sunday up until the Tuesday, pretty much, we'll be in this energy of paying attention to the details. Virgo is all about energy exchange as well, as it is fueled by Mercury too. So it's about giving your energy in the best way possible. So in order to do this, you look at all the details of things, you analyze it, you take your time, because Virgo is an earth sign, earth element, but you take your time, analyze everything so you can exchange and give your energy or give your love in the best way possible. So I am seeing, when it comes to from Sunday, and it does transit, I'm sure it transits like Saturday or something like that, because the moon or every luminary stays in the Virgo constellation for the longest, because the Virgo constellation spans is the biggest span across our sky, is the biggest star constellation. So I am seeing our emotions will be moving us to pay attention to the detail. So naturally, if you all of a sudden have the energy to actually pay attention to the nitty-gritty things that is a bit tedious, whether that's an assignment or whatever, it could be anything in your life, something that you kind of held off because it's just like, you just not really got the capacity. If you naturally feel like you've got the capacity from like Saturday through till Tuesday, then definitely use that energy while it's there, paying attention to the details, getting things done. Like, gosh, I've meant to even sort out the children's passports and I've just not had the time. But if life presents me with the time to sort it out, then maybe it will be so, if I don't get it done today, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's how I'm seeing our energy and our emotions will be moving us. from the beginning of this cycle, after we've paid attention to the detailed, analyzed things, we're then moving into the Libra energy of balance. We're moving into the Libra energy of balance. And as I always like to say, when it comes to Libra, it does fuel the 7th house. So that does cover relationships. It's big on relationships. Though I also see it's whatever is in your mind, which is the ether, just looking at the symbology, and you bring it out into the plane of existence, and you see, you create balance with what is in your mind. So this could come in the form of, it could come in the form of relationships, no matter who it is, family, friends, partner, whatever, business partnerships, collaborations. It's whatever the idea is in your head, and you're creating balance with that idea. You're actually bringing it out after we've paid attention to all the details, fully knowing how to give and exchange our energy now, because we know we're now bringing that out into our plane of existence. We know what's in our mind and we're creating it. I want to bring your awareness back to Virgo, because Virgo, being the maiden, is also the pregnant belly. So that's just a little fetus in the mama's belly. Yeah. Probably not the best drawing, but that's the fetus in the mama's belly. So when it comes to Virgo and just looking at the whole zodiac cycle, Virgo also offers that rebirth. Okay, it does offer that rebirth type of vibes, and within that rebirth, you take what's from your mind when the energies move into Libra, and then you bring it out into the plane of existence to create that balance with the rebirth of knowing how you want to exchange your energy. All right, so keep that in mind. That's also balance in your own life, whether that's work, exercise life, work, family life, and things of that nature. But our emotions will be moving us to truly create that balance. And again, because relationships is quite hot on the scale with Venus being in Gemini and things of that nature, if you happen to be, your emotions, your energy happens to be working on that, even money. Oh, confirmation, but even money, your emotions are beginning to create that reality, literally from how you've been exchanging your energy. Okay, it's ready to actually create that balance. So like I said, pay attention to who, what you exchange your energy with, because I feel what comes up are going to be quite prominent things, whoever comes up, whatever comes up. So yeah, keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to bringing this idea, this thought out from the ether into the plane of existence, the moon, mover of emotions, then moves into Scorpio. So it's like, in order to really create this balance or to bring this out, it's recognizing what is our strength, what is really our strength, what is our deep passion, in order to kind of carry this through. So whatever our strength is could be classed as a vulnerability. So you may, your emotions may tap into something that you feel like is a vulnerable aspect of you, but really that is your strength. Okay, and recognizing this strength, recognizing it may be seen as a vulnerability, but it is your strength, and it's also your passion, as Scorpio is fueled by Mars as well as Pluto. So there is heavy passion and drive when it comes to Scorpio energy, and this passion and drive brings this transformation about for you. So again, you recognize how you're gonna give your energy, paying attention to all the details. You begin to take what's out of your mind and create balance with that, and then you tap into your strength and your deeper passion to amplify what you are bringing out into the plane of existence and how you want to give your energy. Okay, then the moon, mover of emotions, early hours, moves into Ophiuchus. So this amplifies this death and rebirth with Scorpio. So like this death happens, but it's diving deep into the waters of your vulnerability. And when recognizing this Ophiuchus energy then clicks in. Ophiuchus is known as the serpent bearer, and it's linked to magnesium on the periodic table, but it's known as the transmutator, healer and transmutator of energy. So with this moon energy now, your emotions are healing and transforming. Okay, and again, this is based on what you're bringing out of you. In order to fully live in this energy of how you've decided to give your energy, what you're taking out of your mind and bringing it in, tapping into your vulnerability, you energetically need to transform. And the serpent bearer Ophiuchus does that for you, kind of like the Kundalini energy rising. It does that for you. So on a cellular level, on a DNA level, on a molecular holographic level, whatever, however you want to put it, it's presenting you that transformation so your cells can hold that data, and in other words, emit this new data out so you experience it in your reality. And that's what Ophiuchus will begin to transform for you. You're ready to operate in this new energy. Like I said, we're transitioning through all of this Taurus energy of our toroidal field. Okay, we're ready to attract new things to us. We're excited. This new flame and passion has kicked in. We've begun to exchange our energy with things that are valuable to us, and we're perceiving reality through these energy exchanges, these communications and things of that nature. So this Ophiuchus energy is giving you the cellular capacity to operate within that, to operate within these energy exchanges and things of that nature. Like, in other words, you're actually doing it and you've got the space and capacity to do so. And after this transformation of this Ophiuchus energy, you've got you're in the capacity to actually operate on that level that was only just a thought before. The moon then enters into Sagittarius, where it is our full moon, as you can see, and it is a strawberry moon. And you know, I have to say, we were meant to, as I do, like the luminaries support you for the entire month, we were meant to also go deeper into all of the moons over on Patreon, but life has been lifing. We'll pick it up literally when it aligns, because I see it as a deeper meaning. Whatever the moon is, this strawberry moon, and you know, there's loads. What was last month's one? It was a flower moon. Looking into the gematria connections and stuff and the periodic table, will get a deeper insight. So if you are interested in that, do stick around. It will come out when it's in alignment. I can't give a date because of life. It may be July. It may be July. So we'll see when we start picking that up. And of course, it will just continue over into the next year's calendar, which I'm excited to get started on very soon. But yeah, so we're getting this full moon in Sagittarius, this strawberry moon. So after all of this transformation coming through, after recognizing our vulnerability, which is our strength, and diving really deep, creating our reality and knowing how to exchange our energy in order to do so, Sagittarius being that arrow, as you can see, and another one, we are going to get into all the symbologies. I've started that. It's just finishing the content, but they will slowly come out. But Sagittarius, like the arrow, is ready to take you in a new direction. And because Sagittarius, because it is a centurion, Sagittarius is a centurion, it's very mystical, it's half man, half horse. So it's a lot about philosophy, it's a lot about travel and things of that nature. It's your own philosophy basically, and travel. So this philosophy could be based on any form of higher learning, any form of education, or your own, depending on what route you're going to go down. academically or mystically, because Sagittarius is mystical. It really is. And being a mature fire sign, being the last fire sign, it is the third one, so it's very mature in nature and it knows its direction. The Centurion literally has a bow and arrow, so it's very precise. The Sagittarius energy is very precise when it knows what it's doing. Okay, so after this transformation, Sagittarius energy, this maturity, knows the clear direction it's ready to go in. And because the moon is fully illuminated, when it comes to, you can trust your intuition, your gut feelings, literally just how you feel. You can trust that fully because everything will be illuminated. You basically can trust more of your feminine aspect of you when the moon is illuminated. So that is your natural instincts, your creativity and things of that nature. But literally, this direction in life will come fully clear and illuminated to you, whether that's where you want to travel to, where you want to take your education to, where you want to take your philosophy to, and just the whole direction in life. You are ready to go. It's going to be fully illuminated after this transformation and everything. Okay, so synchronizing that up with the transits that are happening, knowing this direction, which is going to be fully illuminated for you, coming in pretty much after all of these transits has happened. So you would have begun to have a taste of this energy exchange, what you're doing, what you find valuable, how you're exchanging your energy. You're already in this Taurus energy, transiting from it in some, but still in it in some. You're ready for this new thing, and Sagittarius is going to illuminate this new way for you. Okay, so trust what comes up. I'd say get rid of any energy exchanges that you don't subscribe to. Just throw it away and hone in to the ones you do want to. But something is going to be fully illuminated in the new direction you are ready to go, to take your life into, which will ultimately just continue to amplify what is being attracted to you. Okay, I did mention in my live on Saturday that my Uranus video is not out yet, but I have done it even though Uranus has transited already. But the video is still valid, and I will work on editing that. Life's been just a little bit busy, but it will be out, okay, possibly Friday. So yeah, stick around for that video. Make sure you check out my Jupiter in Taurus video as well. I'll link them all below, and that's something I always forget to do. So at the moment I do the video, I'm like, done, and I forget to link it, but I need to go in my comments and put it there so you can easily find it. But anyway, let me know if you liked this. Give your girl a thumbs up, and we're going to jump into the tarot to see if this aligns. So take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Yes. Yes, my beautiful people. Yes, my beautiful people. Yeah. So, diaries will be available soon as well, people. Trust me, it will be available soon so you can document all this. But anyway, what's happening this cycle for the collective with this Gemini energy coming in, and especially with this officious moon? I saw the Emperor backwards. I saw the Emperor, so we've got some Empress energy coming out, knowing what to do, when to do it. And it's come out again. Can you see? It was the top one, so it's come out twice, so I will take that. Let's turn these around and do some more shuffling. You've popped out twice, Mr. Emperor. So can we confirm this Emperor energy with what is going on in the collective? What's going on in the collective? Oh, Knight of Swords in reverse. Can we confirm that? Can we confirm that? What's going on with this Gemini energy? Oh, you flew out. Got the King of Cups. Feeling one more. See if it's one more or more than that. We'll see. You kind of flew upside down. Got the Ace of Swords right there. The Ace of Swords. This is interesting because I'm sure I get confused. Is it wands or I'm sure wands as well as swords are kind of like messages too, but you're definitely cutting through any illusion. With this Gemini energy, you're cutting through illusions quite quickly, which I feel is good because you want to exchange your energy in a good way. Let's get one more. I'm shuffling better, people. Can we have a round of applause for my shuffling? Is it better? Is it better, really? Maybe not. The Star and the Empress has come out. And three of wands in reverse. So quite a lot there. But we've got the Star and the Empress. We will take the Three of Wands. But we did have the Star and the Empress last time. We did have them. So we are still in... Was it last time? Or did I do it on my live? No, I don't think I'd done tarot on my live. But anyway, we've got the Star energy. We've got the book. We're going to go through this book. So we're going to do the reverse first. We'll do the Three of Wands in reverse. And then the Knight of Swords. So, Three of Wands. Where are the wands? Oh gosh. So this has come up in reverse, but it's about exploration, new journey. Let's put the book there so you can see. Exploration, foresight, starting a new journey, seeking the truth, looking for something different, visionary ideas, seeing how best to act. So this is just telling me that you're already on a new journey. I feel we are already on a new journey and we kind of already know. We've already got these visionary ideas that are there, or we're working on the current ideas that we've got. We're working on that already because, like I said, we've been attracting things to our toroidal field for a long time, working on it. And yeah, we're already on that journey, basically. Like... aspects of different could have already come in, and that's what we're anticipating more of, not necessarily something completely different. So keep that in mind. It's like the amplification of what we've already got. So that's what I'm seeing there with that in there. I do feel truths and stuff will come out. It says like seeking for the truth. I feel truths and stuff will come out with this Gemini energy, especially with like the Ace of Swords. You're cutting through things. But we're not seeking it. This is about seeking truth and things like that. I feel it will just come. Things will come quickly. So we're not out there kind of seeking for it. All this stuff will kind of come to you. Now we do have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So... that is Knight of Swords in reverse. It's about self-assuredness, incisive, frank, impetuous, critical, indiscreet, powerful intellect, analyze the situation, cut off from feeling. So with the Gemini energy and how it likes to communicate and express itself, I feel we're going to be all up in our feelings, to be honest, because that's part of the communication. So that makes sense. I don't feel like it's indiscreetness. So I feel what's coming up and whatever energy exchanges will come up, you're not going to be discreet about it. No, it's indiscreet. You may be discreet about it. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So I do find this interesting, and I'm getting a really loud ringing in my ear. Potentially, maybe not all, but maybe one particular or some energy exchanges that come up, you may keep it quiet. You may keep that quiet and you won't be cut off from your feelings to it. So if a new energy exchange comes in, even if that's like a business partnership or something, you may choose to be discreet about it. Okay, you may choose to be discreet. So that is interesting. That's very interesting. So keep that in mind with whatever or whoever does come into your life, whatever opportunities, whatever energy exchange, because you just may keep that to yourself, you know, and because you need to keep it to yourself, your feelings need to be all involved. So, you know, because this is something about like starting a new journey, but it's in reverse, this is kind of telling me something you've probably already started or had a little taste of at some point before, whether a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, or so on. But something may come back of what you've experienced before, so it's nothing completely new, but you will basically be a bit quiet about it. Okay, and your emotions will be fully involved, okay, with whatever has kind of come up before. Now we're getting the Ace of Swords. So within this energy as well, within all of this energy exchange, we're getting clarity, we're getting honesty, objectivity, resolving a problem, facing facts, knowing the way forward, cutting through any and all illusions, and analyzing your motives. So this is interesting. It's kind of like whatever may have come up slightly before, whatever that could have been, that you're choosing to put your emotions in and keep discreet, not being so cutthroat and stuff like that. Your emotions are involved, but through whatever that is, through whatever this energy exchange comes in, what you've potentially been working on attracting into your toroidal field anyway, you're going to get clarity with it and honesty. It's going to be clarity and honesty. If it was a past person, because it's not a completely new journey, past person or past experience, past opportunity, if problems were involved in that, any form of problem, you will resolve through it. You'll know all the facts, probably what had happened, probably talking through things. You know how before I mentioned with the Gemini energy, especially when it's in the moon, the hologram presents opportunities of communication, bringing up things that had happened a while ago. You know, could have been any time span, but it comes up. And because we are heavy in this Gemini energy, it's like communication may come up of facing the facts and resolving problems. Being clear about it, knowing how to move forward with whatever this journey is. So it's not completely new. It's something that's come up in your life before, but you're going to cut through any illusions. You're going to be honest and clear, and you're going to move forward. You're going to know how to move forward with whatever you're putting your feelings into and keeping quiet about it. Sure, that's interesting. That's very, very, very interesting. Right, let's do the King of Cups, and then we'll do all of the major arcanas. Sure. Cup energy. Cup energy. So, ooh, King of Cups. We're getting stability, wisdom, diplomacy, generosity, keeping your head in a crisis, broad-minded and tolerant, accepting your limitations. So that's, again, interesting. I feel with this whole cutting through illusions and seeing through things and stuff of that nature, getting clarity, honesty, we're going to see what we can really do. So whatever this thing that has come up in our life before, that we're putting our heart into and being discreet about, being clear and everything, it's like we though we'll work through it, you're also going to recognize your limitations. And again, this is just bringing me back to even just Scorpio, like that vulnerable side of what you realize. Can I do this? Can I not? Is it possible? And things of that nature. And even though you will be working through it and moving forward, you're going to be recognizing what your limitations are through wisdom, diplomacy, generosity. So even if that's compromise, like if this was like a business opportunity or whatever, or a person, like you see my head's focused on business, but if it's a person, it's kind of like being generous in that, being generous in this offer, being generous in this option, or yeah, it's about being generous in whatever you're being discreet about. This may be love. This may be amazing business opportunity. This may be just like growth and development in your career, but you are keeping it quiet. And whoever you're communicating with, it is going to be deep. It is going to be deep. You know what to do in the situation, cutting through illusions as well. You know what to do in your situation, and you're keeping your head calm, knowing what you can do, what you can't, knowing your limitations, bringing wisdom into this as well. So bringing wisdom into how you're exchanging your energy, which is about creating stability. I feel whatever this thing was that you had a little taste of, with a business or a person, family, whatever, you're really putting your energy into it. You're working your way through it forward, and it's part of your stability and foundation. Again, as Pluto is in Capricorn anyway, it's about creating new foundations. So I feel whatever comes up this cycle, how you begin to exchange your energy, and of course how it continues, will be a major part of, again, what's coming into your toroidal field for your new foundation, which is how you're transforming. Okay, so pay attention to what comes up this cycle. It's a fascinating one. It's really fascinating. Right, so we're getting the Emperor. We're getting some Emperor energy. It's number 4. Yeah. So Emperor, in all of this energetic exchange as well, there's power, authority, father figure, leadership, power of reason, insensitivity to others' feelings feelings or desires, assertiveness, taking control, getting organized, working within a system, establishing law and order. So you're doing what you need to do. You are doing what you need to do, and I feel this goes in alignment with cutting through illusions and being honest and clarity all coming up here. You are doing what is needed of you to make something work. So again, it's like knowing whatever your limitations are, but you're still creating that stability and being generous. You're bringing in your wisdom for this, and again, Emperor energy is wise as well. So it's knowing what is needed, and there's like insensitivity to other people's feelings here and stuff. So I feel this is why it's discreet. Why it's discreet, basically. Because you need to do what you need to do. We're also getting, of course, the Empress. So in that energy of knowing what to do and taking that leadership and authority and power and your assertiveness, we're getting abundance. We're getting female vitality, sensual pleasure, nurturing, feeling good about life, connecting to nature, mothering others, creative and material reward. So we're seeing our rewards come in, and I feel it's the balance of masculine and feminine energies right here. You need that leadership, power, assertiveness, for whatever this thing is. You're not keeping discreet. I mean, you are keeping discreet. Whatever you're choosing to keep discreet, you've got a both mix of masculine and feminine energy. You know what to do. Okay, you know exactly what to do. You have your power. You know your limitations in order to create your stability and foundation. And of course, we're cutting through all of these illusions and yeah, we're cutting through these illusions, being clear and honest and resolving issues. We're resolving these issues because we've got that perfect balance, which is bringing my awareness to Libra, because you need that balance of the masculine and feminine, and along comes abundance. And of course, you are the star. So all of this is bringing in star energy. So in the midst of all of this energy exchange, which we're going to begin to do, we're going to recognize inspiration. We're going to have ideal love, truth revealed, realization of a dream, insight and self-belief are essential for happiness. Seeing the light at the end. Yeah, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, I guess. Finding peace within and feeling generous. So again, this whole generous thing. You're generous with whoever you are being, where's that other card? Discreet with. You're going to be quite generous in terms of the energy you give to them. So giving them a lot of time, taking time with them, giving them your time, communicating, spending time with them. But you are going to be quite generous in it. And I do see as well, it's like this truth revealed. Like here, we're not seeking for truth. And as I said before, with all of this Gemini energy coming in, all of these messages, you're not seeking for the truth. That's why it's come up in reverse. It's just going to be revealed to you. And I feel that's confirmed with the star. This clarity is going to come out. Clarity and honesty is just going to come out, and truth is going to come out, possibly about something that was started a while ago. Something's coming out about it. So definitely pay attention to these energy exchanges. And I am gonna say, I feel we've got realization of a dream. Like I said, this whole realization of a dream as well, and seeing the light, finding peace within. It's this Sagittarius type of energy. It's taking us in this new direction. We know where we want to go. And I feel love is on the cards, whether that's love for getting a puppy or anything like that. But love is definitely on the cards. Whatever your ideal love is for you, it's not going to be the same for every person, because not every person wants like a relationship like that. That could be a baby. Your ideal love may come out and you'll find out you're expecting. It could be anything like that, which maybe that's probably why you want to be discreet about it, and why you are being generous and giving a lot of your energy to it, knowing your limitations, but you're ready to work on that foundation. Could well be a baby for some of you. You know, so congratulations if that's you. Do let me know if you happen to watch this video and you're just like, I am pregnant but I don't want to say. Let me know in 6 months. Let me know. Follow me and let me know. I'd love to know. But ideal love, even if it is a partner, and this is why I do feel love may be on the cards as well, platonically, romantically, because, and it may be someone you maybe just interacted with in a past, probably had no thought of it being kind of like a relationship at that time, but it may come back because there's ideal love all up in here. And I feel that whatever this is, whatever this energy connection is, and how you're exchanging your energy, is going to be a part of I feel it will bring inspiration to you. You may also bring inspiration to whoever you're exchanging your energy with, and it could well be your ideal love, whatever that may be for you. Okay, but I'm seeing, however this energy exchange goes, and however it starts and however it continues, I feel it will be inspiring for you. I feel within that energetic exchange, you are going to have an equal balance of energies needed. Feminine and masculine assertiveness, so you know what you're doing, and feminine to nurture and create and develop that abundance around it. It will be based on a stable part of your reality. Like, again, I've just been knocking off people and just like, this just is not working. I don't even really like speaking to you and things of that nature. So they're clearly not part of it, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. This whole energy exchange, you're going to be inspired through it. If this was a past thing, you're going to work through it and you're going to be honest and clear in it. And it may just well be your ideal love. You may inspire them, they inspire you. But it's something you definitely want to keep to yourself or not let a lot of people know. So not openly putting it out on social media, whether like I am pregnant on social media or I'm married or whatever, I'm in a relationship, or I've started this. Like, you're definitely going to want to be discreet with it, maybe to make sure you know it's real. I don't know, but this was some long ass tarot. Let me know if this resonated with you, if you liked it, if you see this coming up. But let's come back to the present moment now. So let's come back and finish this before the hour. Take a deep breath again. And exhale. Exhale. So in the present moment, and you can probably tell by the way I'm talking and just my general mood, but in the present moment right now, all that is we have the moon in Leo. So we have a Leo moon, and of course it is in the phases of, where are we? Have we passed our half moon? No, it is on the half. No, it's the 13th today. So we're entering into our first quarter moon. But we are in our Leo moon. We're getting very close to our first quarter moon. So our emotions are getting ready to be moved more equally as we shift obviously into the full moon. But pretty much from now until tomorrow, definitely when you're watching this video, we're gonna be in still the Leo moon, and our emotions will be moving us quite equally when it comes to logic and reason.
No, there's not.
And after being distracted for the 25,000th time, I'm coming to the end of this though, but our emotions will be moving us logically and emotionally too. Just trusting your intuition intuitively, logically as well as intuitively, quite equally. So and of course our emotions is in this Leo, more confident, bold energy. And just observing just how I've been speaking today, I definitely felt just a bit more bold, confident, singing sometimes, just this is me, it's who I am. So that's generally the vibe for the rest of the day, until it transits into Virgo anyway. So I hope this, or my intention is that this resonated with you. If you liked any aspect, please give your girl a thumbs up. If you'd like to support your girl out, grab a calendar. It's 10% off. You can get a discount. Yeah, discount 10% off. And right now, if you get the digital copy of this, you can get the physical one for free, only because there's 2 minor mistakes on the eclipses with the physical, but I've still got like 19 copies, so they do need to go before I can order some more. But you can literally get 2 for free at the price of 1, pretty much, because you just pay postage and this will be sent to you. But yeah, make sure you check out my Crypto Angles podcast on Sunday. Make sure you check that out on Sunday, and I'll see you in the next video. So with that being said, Angel out. Bye.